Here are 8 things I wish I knew before studying abroad here in South Korea. 1, budgeting is definitely a huge thing, but it's not necessarily what you think. You want to come with a decent amount of money, depending on how long you're staying here. You want to come with a decent amount of money, but it's not necessarily what you think. The food is pretty cheap. You can get a meal, honestly, that will fill you up for 5 USD, 6 USD, 7 USD. Go to fancier more places, it's gonna be $15 to $20 USD. And I'm talking about that's like a fancier meal. But when you're going coffee multiple times a day, shopping, and you're transporting all around the cities, it will definitely add up. And one thing I want to make sure you know is that weekend trips around social events, or even if you're big into shopping and skincare, you will be spending lots of money doing that. So just keep that in mind. I'm not necessarily the biggest shopper. I've bought maybe 5 or less things that I've gotten here, like of actual physical things. The other few things are postcards and a souvenir that I got from my mom. So I'm not the biggest shopper. There's skincare products that I've gotten, but I've gotten the cheapest things, and that's just so I have some type of skincare routine. I'm not the person that needs a 10 different layer skincare combo that is going to rejuvenate my life till I'm 5. No. So if you are that type of person, just be aware that it is quite expensive. But you will love it because there's a store called Olive Young that's everywhere, anywhere, and is like the Sephora of Korea. 2, bring enough of your essentials like deodorant. If you want cologne, I would say mainly the deodorant. And if you have curly hair like me, I would definitely suggest to be bringing curly hair products, because in store, there's not many curly hair products I ever see. And at the same time, I think it was more beneficial if you did that. Me, I did not do that. So my hair is definitely screaming being here, and your hair dries out very fast because of the air quality. So just some things to keep in mind. And if you're looking for Western products here in South Korea, then the prices are going to be very high compared to what they are back home because of the imports, taxes, all of that stuff. So just to keep all that in mind, there's apps that you definitely need here living in South Korea. One being Kakao Talk. That is like the WhatsApp, Messenger, iMessage, Snapchat, Instagram. It's basically an app where everybody talks. It's the texting app. It is the group chat app. It is where you can post pictures of yourself on your little profile, and you can have a little cute Kakao profile. So it is a big app used here in South Korea. Your classmates, landlords, even professors, all down the list will use this to contact you in some way, some form. But I would also recommend, everybody says Google Translate, blah, blah, blah. No, the number 1 Korean translator app you need is Go. I will insert a little picture here. Go. That is what you need. It allows you to take pictures of things and scan it all to Korean. Sometimes the Korean could be a little messed up, but 9 out of 10 times it will be the best way to translate Korean and talk, speaking, pictures, typing. I'm not getting paid for this. Download the app. That is what you need here in South Korea. Last but not least, Naver Maps. Don't be using Google Maps over here. Don't use Apple Maps. It does not work, okay? It does not work. If you want the best for public transport, driving, walking, Naver Maps. 4, like I said, if you are a big spender, a big shopper, somebody that buys a lot of things when they're in a new place, do not overpack. You'll shop more than you think. Like I said, I'm not the biggest person to be shopping because I'd rather experience activities, new experiences, weekend trips. I'd rather do things like that than go out, shop. So what I would recommend is, don't pack so much. If you like clothes, skincare, cute little things, because that is everywhere here in South Korea. And leave some room in your luggage if you're this type of person. 5, which I think is one of the most important things I wish I would have done before coming to South Korea, is learn survival Korean. While I was back home, I was trying to learn the alphabet and like fully learn the language like that from the start. And I think that was a mistake, because I would say learn the basic words. Learn 안녕하세요, 감사합니다, 주세요. That, like, when you say something, 주세요 is like please. Like, can you please give that to me? Ego is this. And there's certain things that I would say definitely will be better to understand and know these little words and these little phrases that it will help you survive here in Korea. Obviously, you could go around and get about without using Korean, but I promise you that'll be 9 out of 10 times using translations, because a lot of people in Seoul that I've encountered either do not want to speak English or they do not have the best way to speak English, because I've encountered, yes, many Koreans that do speak English when I'm out eating, whatever the case is, and going to restaurants, but the English is very limited. So I would recommend understanding some type of Korean in the sense of where you can order something, where you can ask for directions, where you can learn how to read certain things on menus, because it will be very, very beneficial. And if you are studying here, then I would definitely recommend taking a Korean course, joining clubs to be around Korean people, because the Koreans will very much appreciate the effort that you put in, regardless if it's good or bad. I promise you, it'll make so much more better experience if you learn more Korean. Number 6, solo travel is very, very safe and is normal. Don't wait on others. Go explore cafes, museums, and cities alone, because it's so safe. People are friendly, and there's so much to explore here in Korea that I would definitely recommend. Like I said in last video, you can charge your phone anywhere and leave it and walk away. You can be at a cafe and you'll see many laptops just open and gone without a human in front of them, because they're smoking, they're going to the bathroom, they're doing whatever, and they're gone for 10, 15, 20 minutes and come back. Not a single person has touched any of their stuff. So keep that in mind. 7, academics are important, but they're not everything, especially if you are an international student, because there are many club activities. At my specific school, there are a group of students that are Korean that host activities, events, and other things for us periodically throughout the semester, and it's very fun. I would say focus on the cultural experiences while you're here, language exchange, clubs, festivals. And if you're in a club, then you may go on an MT, which is membership training, but it's in reality just you hanging out with a bunch of friends, Korean people, drinking, overnight stays somewhere, and you're all just having a good time. Just document while you're here. Enjoy the time. Take as many videos, pictures, memories as you can, because I'm only here for 3 more weeks and it feels like time has flown by. So I would definitely suggest make as many memories as you can and enjoy while you're here. Soak it all in and love it. All right? If you have any comments, questions, anything about what you want to know before you come to South Korea, leave them down below. I will gladly answer all of them. And I hope you guys have a great day. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
If you solid, then money can't change you. Can't change. Some of the fam still broke. They see the money as a danger.